Hello everyone, it's Mr. Kelly here. This afternoon, I'm going to read you a book called Big Bad Bruce. This is by Diane Bates and illustrated by Phoebe Middleton. Alright, let's read. Big Bad Bruce. Watch out! Here comes Big Bad Bruce, the leader of the roughest, toughest gang in town. With throttles open all the way, Big Bad Bruce and his gang charge down the highway on their Harleys. Bruce blasts along at top speed, icy wind whacks into his face. He whacks it back, twice as hard. He zooms around corners and shoots up the straight. He pushes his bike to the max. Nobody has a bike like Bruce's. It's the most ginormous fighting machine in the world, the FLH Electra Glide. Bruce's bike eats other bikes. It would probably eat Bruce if he wasn't so tough. Chuck a Wheelie lifts the front wheel of his fat boy so high it almost goes into orbit. "I'm hungry," he howls. "I'm so hungry I could eat an ox." "You are an ox," yells Squeeze a Pimple and Ferret Face. "Beat you all to Moose McGreasy's," bellows Attila the Killer as he explodes away on his Sturgis. Chopper toes off, blitzes by on his Sportster. 6 lean, mean super machines eat up the highway. Smell the rubber burn, hear the engines crackle and thunder, hear the bikies' bellies rumble and grumble. "If I don't get fed soon," roars Bruce, "there's no knowing what I'll do." When Bruce talks like this, the earth quakes, rivers run and trees tremble. But Bruce doesn't care. He's tough, he's hungry, and he's ready to do business. Kids stare as Bruce and his gang thunder by. "That Bruce," they say, "he's so tough he could beat all the other bikie gangs. He could bruise the bruisers, knuckle the knuckle dusters, flatten the face aches." And with both hands tied behind his back, and with his helmet on backwards, Big Bad Bruce and his boys tear through the suburbs. Neighborhoods quiver with fear, windows rattle and ceilings shake. At Moose McGreasy's, all is quiet and peaceful until... Vroom! "It's Bruce and his boys!" someone yells. People run. They dive through windows. They hide under counters. Anything to escape the 6 scowling, belly-rumbling bikies. Into McGreasy's struts the gang. The boys are ravenous. The boys are mean. They yell their orders at Moose McGreasy's. "Hamburgers with the lot and chips, mountains of them, hot." Bruce feeds coins into the drink machine. Cans of cola shoot out. "Help yourselves, boys," he chuckles. "The drinks are on me." He fiddles with the jukebox until his favorite song blares out. What about a game of pool?" Bruce asks Chopper. Bruce headbutts the balls into the pockets for fun. He pretends to wind the pool cue around Chopper's neck. Chopper smiles politely. Bruce plays the pinball machine. The score climbs higher and higher. "Any challenges?" Bruce asks. No one's that silly. McGreasy is ready with the order. "Hamburgers with the lot and chips, mountains of them, hot." Before long, the cafe is filled with the sounds of eating. Bruce gulps down the last of his chips. "Got to go," he growls. "Got other business to attend to." The boys wink at each other. "We know what you're up to," their looks say. Bruce adjusts his leather bootstraps and clamps on his helmet. He straddles his Harley. Listen to the engine purr. Vroom! Bruce flies down the highway. No one else is about. It's just Bruce and his Harley with the open road ahead. He burns into a quiet suburb. At the end of a street, Bruce throws a sharp right-hand turn and cruises up a driveway. He cuts the engine and strides across the yard. "Okay, gang, let's get going." "Yeah, Dad, let's burn rubber." And that is Big Bad Bruce.